Salutations Whiskeyfiends, it's me again, Whiskeylung, your favorite R&B singing car thief magician YouTube caster, bringing you a new guide. This time, our topic is the Recon kit, otherwise known as the Sniper class. Now, in this guide, I hope to bring you tips and strategies, as well as a fast way to rank up your Sniper class and unlock all those sweet gadgets. We're going to make this real fast, easy, so stick with me on this one. Now, I don't claim to be the best sniper, and if you're watching this guide, you might have some concerns about your ability as sniper also. But what you have to keep in mind is that even if you're not the most accurate clutch Twitch player, you can still make use of the class and really jack up your points by being what's called a utility player, which the sniper class is arguably the most utility of all the classes. We're going to start this guide by going over all the gadgets that the sniper has at their employ. If you're interested in the sniping portion of the video, I've included in the description of the video a handy table of contents with timestamps that you can fast forward to. Just click on the timestamp for the corresponding segment. Gadgets. You're looking at the gadgets that appear so far in Battlefield 4. First, let's take a look at the PLD, or the Portable Laser Designator. The PLD is an extremely underrated tool. Most players, on their first playthrough, will operate the PLD, think to themselves, okay, it's a fucking pair of binoculars, what's the big deal? And then never use it again. Well, the function of the PLD is to laser designate enemy vehicles so the engineer teammates can lock onto these vehicles at extreme ranges and put damage onto them. Very helpful, right? Well, yes, it is very helpful, but unfortunately the mechanics as of the release date of this video, the mechanics aren't fully working. So a lot of the time, unfortunately, you won't be rewarded properly for some vehicle kills, but nonetheless, this is still a very useful tool on the battlefield. In its current state, I can't recommend this gadget. Maybe in the future as we see patches and updates rolled out, but not yet. Next, we'll be looking at the C4. This was a big deal when it was announced that the sniper kit would be getting the C4 explosive. In Battlefield 3, the sniper was unwillingly at the mercy of tanks and other vehicles, but now they can certainly fight back. 3 properly placed C4 packets will destroy even the most hardy of tank, and you can use the C4 to deform terrain, level buildings, and even set off Levolution events. This is definitely one of the most useful sniper tools. You need to make use of it when the time is right, however. If you're being suppressed by enemy armor on a round of rush, for example, and no one seems to be taking the initiative, blow that asshole to high heavens and you'll be raking in the points. Now we're going to be talking about the motion sensor and the TUGS. These are, in my opinion, the 2 most important field accessories a Recon class can have without a doubt. They're the most versatile and suits any game type, and they're particularly important in domination matches for raking in points. The Battlefield 4 motion sensor, when deployed, can detect enemies within a radius of 25 meters for about 20 seconds. Any detected enemy will appear to be spotted on the minimap. However, just like the TUGS motion sensor, enemies will crouch or be prone and they won't be detected. Players can carry up to 3 motion sensors at a time, and the TUGS motion sensor works very much along the same lines, except it can be destroyed, but if it isn't destroyed, it can last an entire match or until the player deploys another unit. What you want to do in order to farm points with these devices is to throw them or place them in high traffic areas. It's worth mentioning that you should place the TUGS somewhere where it won't easily be spotted or destroyed. This tactic works particularly well in maps like Operation Locker, where there are several bottlenecks and choke points that could potentially be big point magnets. Personally, I've seen bottleneck kills ramp me up to over 1,000 points using the motion sensors. Think strategically with these devices and you could very well benefit from them. Furthermore, there's more useful ways to use them. As a designated sniper, to be just aware of your surroundings. It allows you to view around your character on the minimap and avoid those painful knife kills. Next up is the radio beacon. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about the radio beacon. It's a great strategy tool, but I'm not reliant on it. It can do two things, and it does it well. It's basically a mobile spawn point. If it's left indoors, you can automatically spawn on it. If it's left outdoors, you'll parachute on it. It allows you and squad mates to have a tactical advantage of quick progressive spawns, or it could allow you to camp a particularly good spot on the map, say the rooftop of Zabad 311. That's a real great spot. Now we'll take a look at the SoFlam. So the SoFlam works almost like the PLD, except you can drop it, leave it, and go about your recon-y ways. It'll auto-designate targets in its field of view, but if you want to target something specific, just cycle to the SoFlam in your inventory and you'll be able to view targets from the device. Mark what you need to mark and then go back to what you were doing. This is a very helpful tool, and it seems to work much better than the PLD. I recommend using this on Conquest, Rush, or Obliteration game types. Let's talk about the MAV. So, this cool little robot lets you take to the skies to surprise your enemies. More in a figurative sense, though. You'll be able to spot enemies from the air, and they'll appear on the minimap, allowing your teammates to reap the benefits. This allows you to rack up some spot bonuses, but it's my opinion, and from my experience, that you can't get that many points from using this puppy. It is fun to use, though, and very tactical. You can uncover whole waves of enemies and stop a rush team in their tracks. Last but certainly not least, the M18 Claymore and anti-personnel mine that will blow the living shit out of infantry. This is the last gadget you get to unlock in the Recon kit, and it is very useful and can help you rack up some decent kill potential. Have a squad mate go support class and continue replenishing these guys, and you'll have all sorts of fun. I made a little clip demonstrating how powerful these are, and I fully expect a nerf in the upcoming update. I mean, look at the splash damage I take, it's crazy. I recommend the M18 on domination matches to rack up your score and rank up your levels.
It's time for Whiskeylung's ultra-fast recon leveling guide. About fucking time!
Sorry that I had to put some of you through the paces of things you might have already known about, but how can you do a recon guide without going over what makes a recon kit different? And you can't get much different in this game than sniper rifles, that's for sure. You don't want to run around all Rambo with one of these things. I do it, but that's because I'm an idiot. A good sniper doesn't camp, but he keeps up with the pace of battle by standing on the outskirts, flanking strategic points of the map, providing firepower for the assault class to do a blitzkrieg, just blitzkrieg their way into the capture points, MCOMs, or even just picking up the bomb. Not everyone can be a great sniper. Accuracy is sometimes a tenuous thing that could just be luck, but for those who have the twitch skill to succeed as a sniper, I commend you. I can't do it. I don't know if it's my eyes, my monitor, my brain, my reaction time, but it's something. It's stopping me from being great. I wish I could tell you there's a secret way to becoming a great sniper, but there isn't. But there sure as hell is a way of becoming a roof camping asshole. Those were all clips taken from a round of domination on Siege of Shanghai. It's a legitimate tactic to gain the higher ground to take out enemies and rack up kills as a sniper. That's what the class was made for support from afar. Don't feel crummy about it, even though you think it might be cheap when you've just spawned and you dash towards an objective and get your head taken off. That's the way of the game. Why not have your time in the sun too? I did this for just one day. I unlocked all the sniper equipment, including the field upgrades, which you should really take advantage of. I like the sniper field upgrade. Here it is right here. And I unlocked all rifles except for the SRR-61. I tried all the rifles, but I leaned more towards the CSLR-4 because it makes a really good all-arounder. The Scout Elite because it blows the CSLR-4 out of the water on almost all the stats except for range damage. And the new L96A1, which I unlocked, which was supposed to be released with the China Rising DLC, but DICE must have screwed up. And my advice is to try them all. The sniper rifle is very much a feel weapon. If you do a search on YouTube for best sniper rifle, they all show up. It's ridiculous. Everybody has their preferred rifle. Try all the attachments. I prefer the straight pull and the 7x zoom myself, but you might be different. You might think stealth works for you, so by all means throw a suppressor on there, but understand it does come at a drop to damage. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. I gained over 100 subscribers the past few days. I don't even know what to do. I have 200 subscribers, or less than 200 subscribers, so getting 100 subscribers is just like I'm dying of excitement here. This is my only hobby right now. If you watched my 100 sub video, you'll kind of get a sense as to why. Please do watch my other videos, like the video if you thought it was helpful, and I'll see you in the comments.